Alright, so I'm going to tell you guys a story. I was not wondering that. Dylan, you know who I'm talking about when I reference this story. So alright, so like a couple years ago, got with this girl, we'll just call her Sam. And,
dude, I dated a girl named Sam.
Hold on, let me finish. So like, you know, we dated and everything was great and like we got along really well and everything was, you know, it was just peachy fucking king. That's how it always starts out. And like 18 months into it, shit started to hit the fan. And I don't know, it was on and off, but like it continued. And eventually, where she works, this other volunteer showed up and started working there. And it was a guy. And we'll just call him Joe. We'll just say that for the sake of argument, his name's Joe. And, you know, for a good 6-8 months, they worked together all the time. And I mean, I was in a long-distance relationship, so like I couldn't always just like, I only met Joe a handful of times. I mean, I didn't know anything about him. I didn't know where he was from. But, you know, he seemed like a decent guy. He didn't seem like he was the type of person to try and intrude on somebody's relationship, especially something that had been going on for almost 2 years. And being with the person I was with, she was very faithful and trusting, so I didn't have any doubts about it. Well, one day I went there to go volunteer, and I was helping, because she works at a thoroughbred rescue, and like she like rides and tends to horses, and like that's all that she's about. And like this guy apparently is too, which again I didn't worry about it, but like cool. Well, we're working and shit, and the owner of the farm, he lives on the property, and he asked us, me and the guy, to come in and help him with like this big fucking, like, it was almost like this size. Actually, it was this size. It was like a wooden trim, and then the whole center was like a big piece of glass. And he asked us to carry it out to the foyer or whatever, and we set it out there, and we're talking, and this, that, and the other, and time goes on, we end up chilling, drinking a little bit, and Joe ended up drinking just a little too much, and he goes stumbling out onto the foyer, and falls through the fucking table, and glass all in his face, he's fucked up, and like, goes to the hospital. I mean, he's drunk too, so he's bleeding profusely. He survived, but he's in critical condition. He had like 17 stitches across his face. He ended up losing an eye. They had to pull his eye out, literally, and give him a glass eye. But for a while, before he got the glass eye, he was just walking around with a bunch of like gauze or like cotton or whatever stuck in there. And this dude looked weird as shit, but like, I don't know. Apparently, they developed this relationship that I didn't know about in 2 months after I had proposed to her. And she said yes. You know, I got her a nice ring, and everything was great. She said yes, absolutely. One day I wake up to a text saying that they had eloped.
What?
Her and Joe had like disappeared. And that she could never speak to me again. And like, what really baffles me is that this guy was so nice, and he was so sincere, and he just seemed like a genuinely good person. And the only thing I could think of is, where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
That was the biggest build-up ever. What the fuck? You almost had me going. I was like, I didn't even
I don't know. I mean, I can't tell much no. Because